Imagine you in KFC going to pay for some expensive chicken, and you hear an argument, and the person pulls out a knife and stabs the worker over some gravy. That's right, gravy. Let's get to it.
And a fight over gravy turning into a stabbing on a North Las Vegas KFC. And 8 News Now reporter James Schaefer telling us who was charged and if it was really over a fast food order.
A KFC worker ran alongside a North Las Vegas patrol car attempting to get their attention while just inside, their co-worker suffering from a stab wound, allegedly over gravy. The Saturday scene at Craig Road in Martin Luther King. Police investigating reports of a stab.
Here we go. It seems that any area that has a Martin Luther King drive or way or street or road is dangerous. It's like some type of craziness is going to happen. Please put it in the comment section if you feel that way, because this is ridiculous. It really is.
Stabbing, detaining 4 people, and recovering a knife. Police say it was around 4 p.m. a KFC customer identified as 32-year-old Gerald Carter left with his meal but became frustrated with something inside his to-go order, returning to the fast food restaurant. A North Las Vegas arrest report indicating Carter became upset about his KFC gravy and said he wanted to speak with the manager. Carter walked to a nearby McDonald's and returned a second time to the KFC asking for a phone number to complain to. He then returned a third time, this time with his uncle, and began to argue at the counter with employees, allegedly, who were insulting him. According to security camera footage, the fight boiling over as Carter got behind the counter and stabbed an employee, punching and wrestling by the drive-thru window, holding them in a severe chokehold.
That's wild. All for some gravy? Now, don't get me wrong. KFC gravy, it's very good. Very good. I used to buy KFC almost like every month when it was the one that was open on Nostrand Avenue and Fulton Street before they closed down. I knew the manager there. He was real cool. Shout out to him. Hopefully he's doing very good in his life. Shout out to all the workers there. Hopefully they're doing very good in their life. I knew the cooks, all that stuff. And I used to get a very big order like once a month or maybe every other month, for a Saturday dinner and stuff like that, because we got a big family over my mom's house. And they used to really hook it up. And that was one of the only KFCs that made spicy, crispy chicken. All the other ones was extra crispy and stuff like that, but they made it spicy, extra crispy. It was so good. Shout out to them. Hopefully he's doing very well. But it's crazy to hear that person is going to argue over some gravy. So now you pretty much going to go to jail. Once they catch you, you're going to go to jail for attempted murder. So you're telling me right now that you're willing to do 25 years over some gravy? Nah, not me.
Carter then allegedly knocked out the employee and left until he and his uncle were detained by police. Now, according to the report, Carter said he did get into a fight but denied that he stabbed anyone. Police did find a folding knife in his pocket. He is being held on a $100,000 bail on 1 count of attempted murder with a deadly weapon. Reporting from North Las Vegas, James Schaefer, 8 News Now.
Now, according to that same police report, the unnamed employee who was injured was taken to UMC trauma. The KFC has remained open.
Of course they're going to remain open. They don't give a dang about their employees. Like, that's messed up that he could have died for Yum Yum Brands, because that's who owns KFC. And KFC is not owned by just like a person who owns KFC. They're owned by a big old conglomerate called Yum Yum Brands, okay, which owns Taco Bell and some other fast food restaurants, if I'm not mistaken. But let's get to the bottom of this real quick. Gravy. And don't get me wrong. Like I said before, KFC gravy is good. Very, very good. But I would not murk somebody over it. If I felt like I didn't get enough gravy in those pre-packaged individual mashed potato things, then I would go and ask for some more. I'm like, hey, excuse me, how you doing? I felt that this was a little bit too little gravy. Can you please put a little bit more gravy in it for me, please? You don't, do you not understand? Just saying please and asking nicely will get you through so many things when it comes to fast food restaurants, because they don't want to get written up. They don't want a bad review. But you going ahead and acting like a maniac is what caused people to become a bigger maniac. And now you're fighting somebody behind the counter, which you jukey them, allegedly, because he said that he didn't do it. But you jukey them, and now the police is looking for you, or they found him. I don't know if he got arrested. Possibly did get arrested and stuff like that because he caused the fight and all that stuff. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous how some people will put themselves in a bigger situation than it would have been if they just would have said, hey, look, I don't really agree with this order. Maybe you can do something to fix it. That's it. That's it. Remember years ago, people were crashing into each other for Popeye's chicken sandwiches?
Damn! You fucking your shit up!
Like, it's so many things. I don't understand. Maybe it's something that they put in the chicken or something, because I think there possibly all these restaurants get their chicken from what that big company called Cisco or something like that. So if they're all getting it from them, whatever they're putting it in, whatever they're putting in the chicken is causing some of these people to go buck wild crazy. And it's like, yo, KFC has gotten so expensive. I remember as a kid, used to be able to go to KFC and get 3 chicken wings for like $1.89. All right. You used to get good deals at KFC, great deals at KFC. Now, not anymore. Not anymore. Now I understand prices of things are expensive, but is it really worth it? It's not worth your freedom to go and argue with people about food, which it can easily be fixed if you just come correct. You don't have to do all of that. All you have to do is just make your move, say, hey, look, this is how I feel. This is what I feel. And can you please correct it? That's it. That's it. But there's so many people that will go and just be maniacs for food. And it's ridiculous. It really, really is ridiculous. But hey, tell me in the comment section how you feel about this one right here. Like, when I saw it come up on my feed, I was like, nah, it can't be. And I'm even more shocked to hear over some gravy. KFC gravy that really and truly you can make at home. Now, it might not taste the same, or you could even get store brands. I think they got Heinz gravy and stuff like that. Or just make your own. Just make your own. You will be safe. You will not have the risk having to go to jail or having to be in front of a judge, and now you risk being charged with attempted murder. Because really and truly, him and his uncle need to go down. Because why did y'all go back? There was no reason to go back. Well, like I said, put in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this one right here. Tell me if you agree with him or if you disagree with him. I would greatly like to hear from you because you guys are special. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff will help as I continue to grow on this YouTube platform. Thank you for getting me over 5,000 subscribers, on to 6,000. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.